Now, April 3rd is when Pakistan's National Assembly was supposed to vote on a no-confidence motion against Imran Khan. While the day may have passed in a flash with back-to-back political developments, its aftershocks will remain in Pakistan's politics, and the political leaders once again trotted off to the courts for a solution to the conflict, pushing the country in a constitutional crisis. Now, the Supreme Court heard petitioners of all sides seeking legal intervention after dissolution of both assemblies and a rejection of the no-trust vote by Deputy Speaker. The five-judge bench headed by Chief Justice of Pakistan, Umar Bandial, is likely to give an order today after the hearing was adjourned. The Chief Justice of Pakistan has sought the record of a National Assembly proceedings on the no-trust motion against Prime Minister Imran Khan, He also summoned Sunday's order by the Deputy Speaker. Justice Bandial also said that the top court will not interfere in the matters of state and foreign policy and would only determine the legality of National Assembly Deputy Speaker Qasim Suri's ruling on the no-trust motion against Imran Khan. PPP Senator presented documents before the five-judge bench. He called the Deputy Speaker's actions and the ruling PTI's actions a civilian martial law. He added that according to the Constitution, the no-confidence motion cannot be dismissed without a voting on it. The opposition told the top court that a deliberate attempt was made to construct a narrative against the no-trust move, while a foreign conspiracy was also touted. The opposition also urged the court to summon National Security Committee's minutes along with the alleged threat letter that Imran Khan presented in the meeting. The Supreme Court's judgment on the matter could call for a restored government or fresh elections, or it could be neither. The court could also bar Imran Khan from standing again if he is found to have acted unconstitutionally. What is certain at this point is that the judgment could take time, and even if the legal or constitutional crisis is resolved soon, the political crisis in Pakistan will not see a solution anytime soon. And now for more on this, we are being joined by Dr. Farid Malik from Lahore. Dr. Malik is the ex-chairman, Pakistan Science Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Now, what is your take on the current political scenario? We know that Imran Khan faced backlash after the dissolution of the assemblies instead of facing the no-confidence vote. What are your thoughts on the same?
First of all, let me correct one of your comments. You commented that Imran Khan's political future hangs in the balance. It does not. Imran Khan is calling the shots. He's a popular leader. He's asking for fresh elections. So his future is secure because the people of Pakistan like him. So the point is that either way the Supreme Court goes, Imran Khan has cards in his hands. He can ask his party to resign en bloc from the parliament, and then elections will be held. So in either case, elections are the only way out, and it depends what the Supreme Court decides. I cannot preempt that, but elections are the only solution to the current impasse in Pakistan, because his vote of no confidence was totally uncalled for, unrequired. I don't know why was it triggered, and and the allegations of foreign intervention, Pakistan has been facing that since the last 50, 60 years. Ever since Ayub Khan took over, Pakistan has been sort of a chamcha state, taking orders from outside. India has not experienced this. So for you, this may be a new phenomena, but Pakistan has repeatedly been abused. Its sovereignty has been abused repeatedly. So and the people of Pakistan understand it, and they are behind Imran Khan. And either way, once the elections are held, he will return, and with thumping majority, without the electables or the lotas as we call them, and he'll be in a position to implement his agenda.
All right, sir, just on a certain points that you made, just for more clarity, the Pakistan Supreme Court is still expected to decide on the fate. What are your expectations? Now, you do say that the elections are the only way out, but what are your expectations when it comes to the Supreme Court order?
Well, even the Supreme Court can either agree on holding elections as assemblies have been dissolved. Even if the assemblies are restored, Imran Khan and his party can resign. And so again, you can't hold by-elections for 160 members, So that will be an impasse again. So eventually, national elections are the only way ahead. And there's no other way to come out of this. And because this vote of no confidence totally uncalled for, unnecessary, probably foreign inspired as Imran Khan is claiming, And so the point is that either way, he holds all the cards because the people are with him. So it doesn't matter. Elections have to be held. See, you have to understand that the parliament in Pakistan have been irrelevant since 1977. All thugs and electables and people accused of serious money laundering charges, like Shahbaz Sharif, the leader of the opposition, faces very serious money laundering charges, and so is his son. So the parliament in Pakistan has been ineffective, irrelevant for a very long time, and they have no public following or public support. It's only maneuvering here and there with the establishment, at times without the establishment. So irrelevant. Parliament in Pakistan is totally irrelevant. It has been since 1977.
All right. So would you say that the only solution out of this political crisis is an election?
That's right. That's the only way forward. People have to decide who is their leader, and people are just tired of being a chamcha state. And Imran Khan's appeal is vibrant. He was here in Lahore yesterday, and he's going all over the country. People are with him. People support him. And the parliament is irrelevant, and there are serious cases of corruption, money laundering against most of these people. And this vote of no confidence is also a part of that desperation on the part of Shahbaz Sharif, because he faces serious charges of money laundering. And there's a hearing today of his case in Lahore.
All right. Dr. Malik, thank you so much for your inputs on this. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.